Hello chat. Anyway, yeah, barely today, but today we're gonna do the volume 6 of this Blurka story. So, alright, but first, let's use our thingy.
そういうこそれぞれの
For usual, this is the Blurka gameplay. Not you agree?
学園交流会ではあれ見えますか？ここはそういうことなの。そういうことですね。何か欲しいものがありましたら、お気軽にご相談ください。
No. Do you run? Okay. Allow sweep here. Elastic. I haven't seen her skill, so I want to see.
補給はお任せあれ。
It was color. There's 2 blue, 2 red, red more, red, blue, red is more, red.
今見たものは企業秘密ですよ。ありがとうございます。
Good. There's 2 red, 3 red, 2 blue, 2 red more, red blue.
さあ、バレないうちにずらかりますよ。ありがとうございます。
What the fuck did it do? Is that orange or yellow? I only say yellow. 2 yellow.
Shh. 今見たものは企業秘密ですよ。ありがとうございます。
What kind of gun is that? Was that just
スムーズなお取引でしたね。特殊交易部の営業室長、若狭冬です。
Alright. Could have better, but they're gonna do that. Okay, just kill them. Understandable.
いぶきと遊んでくれるの？めんどくさいけど火力足りて。そこはもう少し優しく。
What?
行ってみましょう。にゃ失礼します。
Oh shit, I put the third down. Oh, it's on out.
後のことはお任せします。 この歌をやめる。もっと激しく。あ、見て、綺麗だね。さあ逃がさないよ。もっと激しくいきますよ。いっぱいかけちゃいます。楽勝 VV。
I just realized I really should use fucking 3 fucking pink hair girl on this pink hair team.
特殊交易部の営業室長若狭冬です。
The name is HP and to the park. First ball on the top left side. When the bomb is low, it will be nice looking. So. Why is it 50? What? Oh, because it's based on low. Okay. What's that enemy normal?
任せてください。楽しい楽しい魅了遊びの時間です。逃げないでください。この思い、呼吸器を受け取ってください。もっと激しく逃げないでください。弱点は把握済みです。皆さんの力になりたい。呼吸器を受け取ってください。涼しいですね。あとはお任せします。いきますよ。この思い受け取ってください。具合の悪い方から順番に。夏はこうでないと。分析完了。弱点は把握済みです。逃げないでください。夏はこうでないと。皆さんの力になりたいんで。いきますよ。もっと激しい準備は万全ですから。逃げないでください。補給品を受け取ってください。夏はこうでないと。あなたに届きますように。さあね。もっと激しくいきますよ。準備は万全ですから。どんだけ涼しいですね。
I'll try to figure that out.
呼吸品を受け取ってください。いきますよ。涼しいですね。夏はこうでないと。次からは仲良くするんですよ。なんだか話がごちゃごちゃしちゃってるね。まあやるだけやってみるよ。
That's what I see.
欲しいものは見つかりましたか？それ私の一押し。さすが先生、お目がナイスチョイスです。こちらお包みします。返品交換はできませんので ご了承ください。
Okay.
ナイスチョイスです。こちらお包みしますか？
Cat sleeping.
アスキー先生、さまざまな授業やイベント。
Hmm. I just went to autopilot for like 1 second. Because I do this literally every day. I just went to autopilot. I need to go to the fucking web event. Where is it? Hold on. I mean, it's just simple riddles. Doesn't necessitate me to actually show it. Post so that crawl across the land. That's the floor. Try again later. The fog will be. There you go.
雨が降ったらこれで。
Per usual.
いらっしゃいませ、先生。ちょうどプロットを書き終えたところです。
Oh, I am sleepy, but
そういうことですね。
I just need to push through. Alright, let's deal with this. Per usual, blocker gameplay. Can't ask for anything more, I guess.
競技場全体が燃えるように盛り上がってきました。勝敗の行方はいかに。バーン。支援射撃開始。火力支援始める。私が耐えてる間に攻撃して。支援射撃。それなりに大変な。誰もシャーレを止められません。次からは仲良くするんですよ。楽しい楽しい試合を開始します。よいしょ。バーン。先生の許さない。もっと激しくいきますよ。残念です。あと一歩届かず。
Okay. I did understand out of all the gameplay they chose a PvP. It's been 5 years, so it doesn't matter.
競技場全体が燃えるように盛り上がってきました。勝敗の行方は。
Oh, it is good. This thing doesn't fucking die. This is heal. これで時間が稼げるよ。狙いは正確。紙一重だったか。楽しい楽しい試合を開始します。よいしょ。I'm hovering above the fucking this gear, kind of weird. Yeah, that's a chance. 勝負ありです。みんなご苦労様でした。 Ooh. Alright.
楽しい楽しい。さあ試合が始まりました。よいしょ。逃げないでください。バーン。これで軸私に任せなくて。ターゲット。最後まで頑張った選手に拍手を。そんなに食べ特殊難しいことはすごい 先生、なんでもできるんだね。
Well, they asked us to complete all the challenges. Man, what the hell? That's well... 250 seconds.
先生にお会いできて、すごく。そんなに食べ
Alright, that's all. And then we're gonna do the story now. Oratorio of Days Gone By. Says they're heading to Elite Satellite School for a special lesson. It's like beyond the boundary. Where you wanna go, cat? There, go. Don't. You're blocking the screen, just go. She's licking herself. Are you done? Are you just gonna stand here? Or she was going behind the curtain? Yeah. Yep. Alright. Anyway. Changed. Hup. Who's this? I mean, it's from area school, but... Sorry, fatal pain. Touched. Dead. Yeah, I should take a break. Sensei is here. I figured that as long as I made here, thing will work out one way or another. They have to. It has to be different outside. At all. If this was the path that the squad took, surely even I can follow in their footsteps. Finally, we're learning about the area school. It started raining. I'm so cold. Can't feel my finger. Just keep moving. Picture zooming. Oh, you haven't been paid for 5 days? Well, we never signed a contract, so as far as I'm saying, you haven't worked it out. Here is nah. Wait a bit. So you mean to say you don't have any academic at all, huh? I can work with that. Oh, hey, got some under the table work for you. What do you mean you want? Aren't you used to getting your hands dirty? How did I know? Do you think I really would have hired you without a background check? I have my way of getting intel. You're trying to get clean? That's what you want? Huh, look kid. It's only one thing you're good for, so you might as well make the most of it. What? You think some ice cream shop is gonna hire you to serve good? Upstanding citizen? Get out, man. Say, I got no use for someone like you. Bruh. It was all a lie. Nothing good will ever come my way. Nothing good will fall into my lap so easily. Nothing good ever happen the way you wanted. Dreaming is free, but the consequences of reality are inescapable. Shit, this entire act is just gonna be therapy session, huh? The paradise for runaways, I knew that. I did. But I still held on to my dreams. I've fervently grasped for what they call hope. It was all just a dream. Miracle happened, that's what they say. Oh, I made back. I'm sure nothing's going to change, but I feel a little better at this. There is satellite school. The place where I was raised, where I was forced to endure, where I was educated, where I was always cool. You're back. People will have a lot to say, but for now, go get some rest. Is that Subaru? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yes, that's me, Kakashi Subaru. Subaru. Oh shit. Subaru. Tachigi Maya, right? You don't have anything to worry about. When the world has abandoned you, I haven't. Ares hasn't. Yes. I feel like this. Feel like I've seen this before. Welcome back to our Ares. Ares. How will you say it? Student responsibilities. Yep. Student responsibility. Hit for me. It's been a while since. Hey, we need to see each other more often, or I might forget what you look like. Well, you're interesting. I committed the shape of sensei face and the point of their ears to memory. Recalling a target appearance face perfectly is all part of completing my mission. What you been saying? Stop making it sound like you're going to assassinate sensei. Or rather, that such violent intention. Perhaps the nature of her mission is that of a late night call for makeup classes. And now, what are you saying? Are you capable of holding back your lewd tendency for a single moment? Are you cursed? Will tongue will fall off if we don't talk about it at least once a day. Death penalty. Meow. For expression are also illegal. I just decided. Well, it would be nice to see you again before I schedule pick up next week. Next week? What's going on next week? I guess you would know. Really comprehensive exam season. It's going to be in a full swing next week. So we need to start studying like really badly. What's the Trinity Comprehensive Exam? The infamous Trinity Comprehensive Exam is a series of standardized tests meant to evaluate student knowledge on all fronts: linguistic proficiency, health education, health classes, and health education. What the hell is this exam? As the name suggests, oh wait, that's so fucking sexual. As the name suggests, it's a comprehensive exam of all the subjects we are expected to know. I don't think there's that many sections on health. Oh wait, I get it. Is it different from your regular exam? I'm also curious about this detail. I learned what supplemental exam were from before. However, the main difference is that the test writers for the Trinity Comprehensive Exam are from Trinity. I can't remember exactly why. Something about credibility, objectivity. That's correct. There's too much potential for bias if the question come from within Trinity. It could provoke people to ask, how is it fair for the person who wrote that to take the same exam and a small concession? But the comprehensive exam has the advantage of not including chapels to study. I get it now. It's a multi-nation exam. What's that? Something even worse than comprehensive exam? I guess I get it. With my analysis of Sunset Expression, they did not particularly enjoy it. We learned about Sunset Pass? Amazing. I understand, since it's trying to assure us that everyone dislikes taking exam regardless of who they are, myself included. You find that hard to believe? Sensei, despite your skewed perception of me, actually I'm just an ordinary high schooler. Ordinary? Well, if you're offering a special in an exam proctor by you, Sensei, then I genuinely say, you better stop it or else. Oh, the what? Definitely. I said even there's no danger of failing in mission comparison. As Sincerity isn't proctoring this test, it might fail great, but there's all the more reason for us to do our best. It's the elite. We can't come second to any other school. Also, you won't technically fail anything, but if you completely bomb, you have to participate in makeup study session. Same if I can fail, I can still fail. You could put it that way, and then you don't want to punish the struggling student too harshly. Kind of like what we did with the makeup workshop. I know it's called study session, but they don't expect you to do much more than showing up. But no one wants to start a study session to infringe upon what precious few hours we have to ourselves after school today. We're going to be study hard club. You're going to be the study hard club and about makeup design. Right. Well said, Sensei. And even though I end up being the only one to fail the... Shut up. Will you be the teacher in charge of my makeup study session? Alright. Hiding her potential, yeah. Just imagine it. An empty classroom. With just the two of us. It's hot. So you open the window. And they even name Breeze. Breeze is over. Being the trouble today, I guess how the bomb flash of a certain sign since it come close to chastise me. The strong beats coming since they stickily reach out to protect me. Somebody need to rule that. Two of us are eye to eyes, nose to nose, and even we're unconscious of how we're leaning in close and close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh. You're banned for speaking banned. Now they bring it up. I should see how it went. Oh, this couple. The vigilante crew doesn't rest even during exam session. Of course not. Academic and public safety are equally important. Behold, this is the indomitable will of vigilante crew. We will never bend on our principle, right, Suzumi? I don't know exactly what principle you're referring to. Regular studying is the inherent responsibility of any student, so I have to agree. Sorry, just seeing me make you feel like inside. I don't know what that means. Me neither, but that's not bad. In something good. Yui. Stinky. Oh, it's you too. I thought somebody was stuck in there. Let's just check on our since exam season. The linguistic on the test. On these tests are so rudimentary, I hardly need to study. There's other subject to Yui, that's why it's called the comprehensive exam. Books cover all sorts of subjects, so I'll be fine. You'll be fine even with math. That's no good precedent. Just like how being a picky eater isn't good for your health, being a picky reader is bad too. Are you good at math, Shimiko? You got glasses. I'm first year, so the scope of my test will be much less difficult than president for a third year. How unfair. As you say, we did all get together to study for the comprehensive exam. And then, they said we're a brave student. When our sugar level get low, so does our brain function. And we should only refuel with the most premium fuel, glucose. Therefore, indulging in the dessert during the critical time is not only romantic, but completely necessary. Asking what is studying with a snack is why we keep you around, Nasu. And now we're here. So I should say, if you even made time to come check on us. In a way, it's nice to see that something never changed. Actually, since we remedy night rise to challenge whether it be exam or 8. Fact, this conversion exam is merely 8 given uniform. I don't quite follow. For exam and 8 are benefit to the people. We must uphold our passionate dedication to providing aid by following its principle in all circumstances. That's why it comes in many forms such as reaching out, a helping hand, with intention rather than selfish desire, or standing against injustice by any means necessary. It is also a manifestation of aid. I'm saying 8, not like that 8. Where's the pet? He's hiding in the curtain. I think. Consider the corrupt medical supplier who creates subpar product which failed to properly disinfect and treat wound, and their time to cut costs. By meeting their punishment, I am aiding both them and the general populace. Does this them is also aiding. Oh, it's okay, that's 8 million. I suppose it's about be of the remedy night value. You know, I was wondering what the cutting edge medical currently has made on being tested on the exam. Maybe because our edge is just a little sharp, right? Rugi, what are you doing here? Well, maybe you want to check on us, but take a few deep breaths, Rugi. Please compose yourself in front of Sensei. Yeah, thank you, Seth, for your consideration. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Siding. No, proper break are an essential part of the process. Besides eating or patrol, we do nothing but study for these past few days. We get less free time than most, so we end up having to cram in what we can, whatever chance we get. You thought right, but you don't have to be so worried, Sensei. Everyone here was well aware of what life in Justice Task Force will be, right? When they sign up. Yes, resolutely marching forward in our chosen path, never did the officer's call. That's what makes us who we are. Oh shit, I missed that one. I'm still stuck on this podcast. Then moral relativism. Is it hard for me too? If something is moral, immoral, only relative to a political standpoint, then you can't really define anything as moral. Basically, you're saying it's a gray. I'm not gonna go philosophical on this. Yeah, it's one of those things that feel more complicated the more you think about it. Well, that's just the thing with memorizing the theory. I just happened to hold study session in a large auditorium. Attendance is mandatory for all systems. Why some better alone, better test? Why would should I? I'm going to understand. We are at the sisters try to live a life free of shame and shins. A student study a student studying is one of our prime directives. What reason do they have to shy away from their sister in time of need? I trust the sisters and its member with my very life. And regardless, I have assured them that they may have scheduled consultation with me to discuss any apprehension they may bear. I should do all I can to put them at ease. For my sister, a one-on-one consultation with you is quite the opportunity, yes. It's that I must always seek new ways to embody the professional and upright principle we preach unto others. As you said, I suppose. I convinced Sakurako to ease up a little bit. And in the end, we made the study session optional for all systems. And Tamari really have it rough. Oh, since I had well, I'm happy procrastinating. I'm studying a little bit. So you treat us to the if you do it well, I'll hold you to that. But Sensei just treat everybody to food. Everybody just get to eat for free. Me too, I'll be studying event this time. Do you mean you'll rest your eye after taking one page of note again? I actually saw you fall asleep too. I smiled at the girl's banter and went on my way. I was surprised at the two students, both clearly anxious. Sensei, do you have a second? Sure. Twins? A new start? You got twins? Okay. Where am I? Is the dorm? Welcome. So this is our room. Why am I at the girls' dorm? So what's going on? Don't be shy. Wait, I forgot. What? This is a very sorry, but could you actually wait outside just for 5 minutes? I know it's probably seem weird. Please, just 5 minutes. Okay. I just have to do as they step out in the hallway. After a while, you can come in. Please come in now. And I guess I say Aries. We didn't mean to spy. In fact, we didn't mean no harm at all. As per the opportunity, you could cause Aries transfer. Ah. You might not remember about Madam and everything that happened, but one day she just disappeared completely. We were happy she was gone, but also completely lost. Could feel the tension everywhere you went. What would happen to her? But that's when we meet them. We meet who? Oh, Subaru! Around here it should be okay. Your uniform. Trinity? Never mind. Is that ID mean to scare you? I was supposed to wear a tea party uniform instead of this, but tea party? What's that? It's something like a client Trinity that really appreciate tea time. What? You could transfer Trinity? For us, Trinity? Yes, I understand where you come from. As a mentor and to pressure you in a way, I'm only reaching out my hand as an option. You could take my open hand and start a new life at Trinity, but you don't have to, no matter what you wish to do, it's your choice. Just this so sudden. At the same fact, I'm sure this was the last thing you were expecting. You have to answer right away. Wow, the way mop on the right just changed her hair to the mop on the left. That's crazy. What kind of fucking barber they have, bro? Yeah, people at Trinity and Tea Party who sincerely want to bridge the gap between us. Not a lot, but enough. That means anything to public would be difficult. If we could transfer, and even if there are some people who would welcome us, would the other students be okay with us? You stumble upon the crux of the problem. You see, Trinity is an amalgamation of countless factions and clubs. If you do choose to come with us, you will be labeled as a foreign traveler student, and your report will say you come from somewhere far away in the countryside. With the situation being what it is, that's the best we can do. I meant it earlier when I said you could take your time. Think about it, and if you make up your mind to come, please call this number. We thought about it. Really thought about it. Everything was uncertain. Our situation, everything to end. But after all that thinking, we couldn't help but feel that anything would be better than what we had. And so you end up here. Yes. And there's a lot of other students who transfer too. Though they're mostly first or second year students. Gee, what a difficult journey. You've been through a lot. Not at all. Honestly, none of it feels real. At least even owning a blanket was a faraway dream. Yeah, I have a bed. It's so soft and fluffy. Whereas Iris did have a bed. But we weren't allowed to use them because some food could make us weak. Wow. I'm sorry about you. I bowed my head and apology to the two girls. What will you apologize and say? Right, in a way, thanks to you that we've been here at all. I shouldn't have neglected Eris after everything that happened. Still, here that make us. This is why we asked you to come here. With the shock of seeing Eris student in Trinities, I forgot that they wanted to ask me something. What do we want to talk about? I'm so glad we can finally ask. Okay. Now my question is, what is the comprehensive answer? Huh? They just need guidance. Actually, more specifically, I was wondering what exam is, period. We didn't do this kind of class study matter. If you really think we could ask the students, then it all seemed like they knew exactly what it was without anyone explaining to them. That's why we're hoping you could help us answer. Because you're a teacher, right? Right, I get it now. It's our first meeting, right? Of course it is. Since we are from talk, we shouldn't speak negative about ourselves like that. We could try for years. Without thinking, I reach out my hand to pet their head. They recoil back in fear, instantly covering from my outstretched hands. So I was gonna say we didn't mean it because we don't think you of you like that at all. It's not. Hey, don't worry, I didn't take it that way. But it's okay. Everything's going to be okay now. Hesitantly, the two shuffle ever so slightly closer to me. It's like handling a cat. Oh. Seeing them up close, as I realized just how small the average student I encountered, I encountered until then were, especially in comparison to their peers. After helping them realize it, to explain the meaning and importance behind them, I see. So even though evaluating people based on a single test might not be the best method, it can still help students review and learn the material. You know, we actually did have something like that in areas, like figure out how many bullets reload the base of the magazine's weight, or what to do in a close quarter combat situation. Wow. The method for destroying headers, so on and so forth. Hey, what? So instead you talk about that so casually. You're more curious about how we've been adjusting. Well, we got to have a school life here. It feels weird to be saying that. I've been fun, yes, a lot more than anything. We've been really inspired over and over again. There are no patrol drills, you won't get put in solitary confinement if you make a mistake, and just look at this, they will feed you 3 times a day. Crazy! It can get hot here too. I was inspired by that because it was always cold in areas. Has everyone been treating you well? Yes, very well. They think we're transfer countryside at all. In fact, they can be so nice, sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. We went to this place called Cafe with some Trinity students a few times. And they ordered all this expensive thing on the menu without betting and nice. I could barely keep mine from popping out of my head. There's so many different types of coffee and cakes. I'm still learning all of them. They sure are delicious and expensive though. That's why we got the part-time job to be cool for to go cafe. It's good to be working. I think I learn just as much at work as I do in the classroom. Like how like your wallet can feel halfway through a pay period. Hey, that doesn't change even as old. Really? I thought you will be like really extraordinary. Those like super rich without care in the world. Living is living, no matter who you are. I kind of like the sound of it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Sensor, you probably already guessed it, but everyone transferred to Trinity, yeah? I don't know how well I can explain this, but there were students who decided to stay. There were a lot of different reasons. But I think at the core of it, except Trinity and the outside was just too big of a change. I realized something after transferring here. So much of your life depends on where you were born. In one place, people will be lucky to have one meal a day. But right on the other side, people still enjoy expensive dessert at cafe and restaurant. If you think about it, our two could have been really close in that world. We don't know what happened to the student who stayed behind. We have our guesses, but they're just guesses. We had some rumors that those students have cut ties with the outside world completely. Now they are taking some guerrilla operation. Let's say we learned that everyone comes from different places and that we should respect people's opinion as best we can. Even though we know that we can't help but worry about the one who stayed behind. Because we still have a bad dream about our risk and everything that happened. Sometimes we wake up in the middle of the night screaming. We started keeping track on who wakes up the most and who screams the loudest. I'm winning right now. We basically woke up at the same time that last one. I woke up a whole minute before you. I say this might sound strange. Also, I just realized they are hello. It's literally the title screen. But earlier, when you were explaining what an exam is, I just thought that it'd be nice if everyone else had a chance to take an exam too. But really, I know you to wear it. No, no, I thought the same thing. Why do you think you felt that way? Is it hard to explain? I think that seeing the student at Trinity doing regular things like going to class, getting ready in the morning, taking exam, it felt nice. Like, you know, I felt like thing a student our age should be doing. Sometimes I hear the Trinity student complain about how much they hate studying. They find it really hard and not around for rain, but we couldn't say that we hate it either. Studying is student responsibility. Hear that here a lot. Oh, good job, girls. Good job. Sensei. Sensei, I was so proud of them that I just could stop myself breath in the house. Sorry, I just hated to say that maybe. It's okay, we'll manage. I won't mind if we stay like this for just a bit longer. So someone hand can be this one. It's really gentle. Anyway, you want our student to help you study, right? And to try taking a test? Okay, that's the idea behind it, but there have been something on my mind. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But I guess I should just ask this test full name is Trinity Comprehensive Exam, right? I know that Trinity is the one who wrote it, but uh student who stay in areas of the intense hatred of Trinity probably wouldn't like the name Trinity Comprehensive Exam, will they? None of them have ever studied before either. On top of that, I heard Aries isn't accepting any visitor right now. Maybe they could hold classes at Aries that they do here. If they're even remotely possible. It will happen right now. That's why the small stuff I'll hand it. Really, does that mean you really think there's a way? Because you're a teacher, you must know all sort of things we don't know. Finding a possible solution is part of adult responsibility. Shit. The problem is you don't get sensei, you don't get with miracle. For some reason, even though I don't really get it, I still feel like I can believe in you. Asking you for help really was the right choice, sensei. I also have one more request for you, if that's okay. Alright? Could you please look after the squad member for us? What member? Where Rivers mate. Oh shit. Hold on, Jet. I need to put the cat. Put the cat out. I am back. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay, everything's ready. Bro, it's over there. Number you have dialed is unlocated. Please leave a message after the tone. You got a better making joke at school. I appreciate noticing, Sensei. I had to answer this with the phone number I didn't recognize. Of course, I recognize your number right away. Now, allow me to greet you one more time. Hello, Sensei. How have you been doing? Greetings are important, aren't they? Yes, I'm happy, remembered. To your first question, I've been well enough, one could say. I'm still in hiding, have to be wary of my surroundings. I need to be careful whenever I venture out. I find it nice to be able to enjoy my free time as I please. So I've been well. How about you, Sensei? Is everything okay? And it's out of blue. What are your thoughts on tests? Tests? You sound just like a teacher. No, please don't apologize. I'm in a good way. It was very you. A test is an evaluation of what I study, yes? All you know it conceptually. Why do you ask? Again, it's very random, but if you had a chance to take one, what would you do? Like them to test your knowledge on how babies are. I think certain someone can be good friend with you. Yeah, that sounds rather entertaining. No, not that. My apologies. Honestly, I have no answer. It is difficult to picture something I never experienced before. Over the concept of studying, and then big knowledge for that studying. Yes. An ordinary student might get to experience something like that. I want to see what the other will say, but there is a certain appeal. There's the possibility of doing poorly as well. I suppose will you give us makeup classes if that were to happen? It seemed a win-win situation to me, but why? I was at Trinity and I met some travel students from areas. Oh. I understand the station. They were worried about you. Thank you for telling me. Actually, Sensei, very best to speak this in person. You're right, it could be worth it. That's not what I was referring to at all. Then what? As I said, it'd be best that way. I want to be able to see you face to face when we talk about this. Everyone else as well. I can see before, including me. Have a good place for us to meet personally. Right? I see, I understand. Are you sure? Of course. We're highly strange from South. We meet from time to time. It's a bit presumptuous of me. But I believe it's time for a journey of self-discovery to come to an end. Does she get input? Misaki always doubts such a full-on obsession whenever Sarah is mentioned. But she's also the one who brings her up most often. It's true that she may simply leave us again. However, for something like this, I'd like for all of us to be together. Let's go. You're good at asking for favors! Is that a bad thing? Not at all? You think I really flourish if I hold my skill? Well, thank you, sis. I try not to use my power too much. That's all they have to stand together and garner resentment. I can count on you for help with us though, yeah? I never deny request from a student. Yeah, they will revolve around the principle of give and take. Thank you. I'm gonna be happy, Sensei. Alright. We on the fucking yacht? The yacht? On fucking cruise? Is this a giant ship? I guess so. Why do you seem just as confused and say what's going on here? I saw this magazine once, it's called cruise ship. I think. Cruise ship? Yeah, they had not really made to get from point A to point B, but for leisure entertainment, they had things like restaurant, amusement right on the board the ship. And they also have things like artificial hot spring, a swimming pool, so you can do all sorts of things during the trip. I was don't know anything about them, but apparently ticket prices are beyond even the dream of passengers. Yeah, swimming pool on top of a ship that's on top of water. That's a paradoxical in more way than other. Then one, put that aside while we've been here. Sensei, this is what you do. What's you doing? Explain. I didn't know either. I thought that sponsor would come with us. I can be under the same circumstance as you. What, a sponsor? I know what happening. I read this by the manga. We've been kidnapped for the octopus game. No way, they're talking about the Squid Game, bro. We've been forced to kill each other and you'll have Sunny win 4.5 billion yen. Oh my god. It's the fucking Squid Game reference. All too well, rich people will watch us slaughter each other. For entertainment, we're doomed, we're doomed. I'm sorry for one thing, I'm sorry. This is Sensei. Oh, please calm down, don't you trust Sensei? And one more. And on a more logical level, Sensei will never participate in such things, seeing as they wouldn't last past the first round. Really? Is that true? Oh, sorry. Oh my. You're the sponsor? No, I'm not. I'm so just... Right, that will be impossible. Completely impossible actually. They didn't capable of such thing. What? You're right, but the way you say it didn't feel great either. Well, I don't care how long it's for. While you're here, I'm giving you back your position leader. They at least barely understand the situation for you. Wow, but sorry, we've been together when we die, right? Bruh. Let's start with why you asked us all to meet here, Sensei. It's best to review the fact. It's best to review the fact when things seem uncertain. So this is the situation. I see a test. What do you want us to do, Sensei? And I don't want to hear any noise about respecting our choice, understood. The only way to solve this mess is with transparency. Okay, in that case, I want you all to get experience. I want you all to get to experience taking tests too. Why were so tense all of a sudden? Well, I'm sure there's a lot to this story, but I'll start with your reasoning. And so you want us to know what it means to be a student? Us as student back in Eris? Student back in Eris? What does that mean, Sensei? I told them about my meeting with the transfer student in Trinity. The transition must have been difficult for them. No matter how well they're treated, being in a new world is intimidating. There are times you feel scared for a reason you can't identify, or at the time when your usual way of dealing with things don't work. I say that's a good description of how they were. You must be able to relate, sorry? We live similar stories, so that's it, I have a question. I heard that studying is an inherent responsibility of any student. However, what is the purpose behind it? We did experience them anyway, studying as them. The curriculum focuses mostly on different methods to kill mayhem. We test on our result to pull trigger in an institution without visitation. I don't want to do that again. We need that here, now let's do, right? However, that doesn't answer the question idea. What is studying necessary for any of us to do? I suppose one might say we need to study hard, score well, and get a good job in the future. And people want to secure a good job so they can make more money, correct? However, such motivation doesn't apply to us. Do you know, Sensei? If it's just to make money, we can make more than enough from what we learn at areas. How exactly? Well, I don't know how people find our background, but sometimes we get requests to, kill people. And we always may say no and tell them to shoot. Especially break a hello is more commonly. Break a leg! Break a hello is more commonly a figurative phrase. So we didn't use it often earlier. It only came out the conversation about the outside. Or something when we will speak with outsider. Or to make fun of something. In areas we have such a simpler expression. To kill. We were surprised that people outside will use it more often than we would have anticipated. Although it meant something a little different to them. They would use it as a joke because they thought it was so impossible to them. But not for us, what skill meant to kill, that was it. But the areas we knew tracked closer to death than anywhere else in Kubotos. Just tell us, why should students study? If it's to get a better job and money, then there's another way. Even we cross land, there are immutable paths we could take to reach the same objective. It's because it's really positive to learn how to fight against the world. Damn, that's choice. I never considered that. Explain please, Sensei. Today, studying is the process of learning something I don't know. And the entire world is one big something I don't know. Wow. I understand that how being ignorant of contract and how they will make you an easy target. Yes, how insightful. I am no rebuttal, Sensei. If I had done my due diligence, the odds of being stiffed off my pay will decrease by even disappear entirely. But that's how you can fight against this with knowledge. Knowledge of how society came to be or how to operate within it. It can help us understand conflicting perspective as we see in it. It can be impossible to persuade someone to see things the way you want them to. So you think we should look to understand compromise first? We can recognize the better and reduce risks from out there by expanding our knowledge and understanding of the world. Knowledge as a weapon of self-defense. I guess I can see where you're coming from. So I guess that's something we gonna need to survive here. I see the back areas need the most. Which is why I went above and beyond and asked one student, most students join us today. Wait, who is rich enough to fucking sponsor this? The only rich person in Trinity is fucking the tea party. Is that student sponsor of this meeting? So that's what happens, Sensei. You sure? You should have told us if you knew that. Okay, never mind. So who's this student? How have you been able to squad? Holy shit. Yep. I'm Kirifuji Nagisa Tea Party host and sponsor of this meeting. What? Oh my. The Last Supper? Oh. The sponsor was Nagisa, of all people. Let's be yourself. I was one of this. Go back to where we're going to be that and take it straight from the touches and take my finger there, please. Yeah, we no longer do such thing. No longer that weapon that you did. Once it as apocryphal. Aries apocryphal. I can't say that. Apocryphal. Must have been true. Sensei? It's all together. I know I have any in them. You expect to believe that? Well, then shall we start over? It's better to see you again, Narishkat. I'm Nagisa, the host of Tea Party. I'm Nagisa, and I'm Hakari Yasuko of the other squad, the page all of us. I'm here to come you. I'm Ashida Misaki. I'm Tsuchinagi Hiri. Yomei, sorry. I expect you know of me at the very least. No, not just you, I know of you. If only to respond an answer. And the nature of our past make you not knowing me an impossibility. You get right to the point, don't you? And now, Miss Kill, I'll pass up this opportunity to speak candidly with each other. So please, you also sorry. Fine. I understand. Well then, with the introduction out of the way, shall we proceed inside? What, is your ship? Yeah, of course. I entered this cruise ship for the day, so please don't worry about prying eyes. And that will be overboard? Why? The ship will remain docked the entire time. It's not as if I had to hire a sailing crew. This much is well within budget now then. Within budget? It's own kind of actually. I wish it was a nightmare. Not even a dog who's scared. Scarier than this. They do operate in different world from us. In more way than one. What do we do here? Let's assess our hospitality. For the time being? Let's follow them. You lead there, at least I'm taking this well. You see, it's hard to see you so baffled. Which led me to believe that these circumstances must really be unusual. If we are already beyond our wild expectation, it'd be wise to be banned with the wind, yes? If us can do it, so can I! Bruh. Kananga has no menu, so please instead order whatever you have desired. Just order anything? How can someone open a restaurant without using a menu? Basically, it's matter of their current pride. They can really make anything. Is that how it is? I was wondering whether it was even possible. Is this meant to be our last supper? It's just last supper. What do you mean? Only one us to share meal. It's like a other topic. We're not very used to things like this. Could we leave the order, please? What's the stop? Should be ready to order. And so we like so well then. Course after course came out filled with type of dish I never seen before, let alone try. I'm too poor for this. But like I said, it seemed to be just not a normal meal. The rest of us were so overwhelmed by the unfilmed food, we couldn't even process all the different tastes. That is, except for one person. So good. Here, it should talk with you more food. Sorry, I just told you so many flavors I never taste. I'm happy to do that. Please have me solve this more than enough. Did you ever enjoy their meal? It was incredible. Thanks, really. I agree. I feel almost guilty to something so luxurious. Maybe we can get a box for takeout. Well, I understand how you're feeling. It would be best to exercise some moderation here. Boo, okay. So we have some tea to help digest our meal. Tea! About with me, tea leaf from Brennings. It's one of my favorite brands. I will prepare for you, my lady. No, thank you. I will do it myself. It'll take only a moment. I guess I brewed the black tea with practice air. Precise, exacting in her process. Not long before we could smell the delicious aroma of black tea. There we go, all done. Well, not quite up to my usual standard. I do hope you enjoy. It's so warm, make me feel fuzzy. It remind me of water time. Back at Oris. Ah yes, we did have that. Water time. It was a rare treat, but they sometimes award a cup of warm water to whoever performed best during training that day. It'd be around this time usually. Warm water. I never got it. Except with the tiniest sips, but then I got cold. It's funny how it was just some lukewarm water, but it was somehow the yummiest thing in the world. Ah, it looks like, but you may just stay up. Anyway, your tea is a million times better than some boring one cup of water, of course. Thank you, and please, if you call me Nagisa. I was actually the one who asked us to help arrange this meeting. You contestants first. How do you know? The two transmitters were the only ones since I spoke to. Ah, so if I could explain. That's it, I believe it would be best come from me. Or at least this is why I wanted to have this meeting. Where shall I begin? The Intelligence Committee worked tirelessly and achieved as a result. So you know about them before Sensei with it. And considering you made first contact, have all the transfers from errors and civilian, don't you? You see? And I'll leave it to Sensei. They'll touch my militarily, but I hope you don't mind. That's it. It's okay, sometimes you have to rely on me. And I have confirmed everything you told me already. I'll leave it to you then. You're right, every transfer student has Trinity students assigned to them, but they're there to help them adjust, not to monitor them. The transfers were actually the one who told their Trinity counterpart about our meeting. And I'm just supposed to believe that? I understand that I'm asking for a lot. There are too many broken bridges between our school and I'm a member of Tea Party, but still. Can you try to teach our use at least? I can't use Sensei, no? You're right, but Sensei helped us a lot. They could call Welker and at the same time they wanted. They could do it right now. Maybe local D in the Correction Bureau or somewhere even more terrifying. Wait, we pretend to be nice to all the time? But you turn until you drag us away. After everything we've been through, it's fine in the end. Life is nothing but pain and suffering. Always in vain. So I might as well finish this lecture before you lock me out. Don't say she. Don't worry, that's all here. If you say so, I should know what I came here to do. Yeah, you're correct. The time they will be for not if I didn't fulfill my objective. All I would like to say something. I will not lie to you or pretend that my presence here today is merely in personal capacity. It's nature of holding the title of Tea Party host. Whatever I do will be open to interpretation, and whatever I say will be scrutinized for its true intent. So, I would like to formally assess the project to each of you. Huh? What are you? I think you said that whatever you do, to interpretation, and whatever you say will be scrutinized for its true intent. Could I ask you to elaborate, Nagisa? I respect to you too. However, it is as I said. As Tea Party host and student, and as one who currently represents Trinity, I appeal to you all and to the satellite school. Why, we acted against Trinity first, did we not? Yes, I know that Ariscot was the forefront of that incident. However, I also know long twisted road that led us there. Aris and Trinity problem did not begin with us. After the council, Trinity Aris evolved into what we are now. But today, looking at the relationship, they are our ways in which we are closer than any other school in Kyoto. And you said you just woke up one day and had conscious about all that? Misaki, it's okay. You're well within your right to feel that way. They teach you never have abandoned Harris. The only crimes was the difference in perspective. I've also been personally guilty of neglecting those who were suffering around me. I blame it on political circumstances. If I can reach out my hand to those who are suffering, I used to do so. I didn't bite. Seriously? I don't want to sit here and sift through past. But let me be blunt with you. You Fuji Nagasa, not the victim of identity. And you can hardly deny that we were the perpetrators of a said incident. So why are you the victim person? You can see why they be weird to us. When people action don't make sense to you, it means they know something you don't. No, it's okay. It's okay, I understand because I truly do. Good enough for to answer. One more palatable and that's difficult to answer. What will the palatable answer be? Well, if my apology alone was all it took to cause the incidents the body lingering inside triggering areas, it'd be quite a keen political maneuver on my part to give on. You should be honest from the beginning. No, let's say it's okay. So what of your more complicated answer? Allow me to tell a story of a student who led the Tea Party in Trinity. After this made particular harrowing incident called the Eden Trinity, he spent so much time reflecting upon what had gone wrong. In her need for answers, she began digging into records of the past. Some were so confidential that even as a member of the Tea Party, she had difficulty finding them. But she was overwhelmed with the gnawing hunger to understand all that had taken place. Later, as she was getting down at Trinity campus, at all still living their peaceful life that spent on me. Therefore, both should move on their relationship could not stay as it was. What Trinity was wrong. And so should it not be Trinity who reached out their hand reconciliation first, but this glass of color remind me of Ricky's strong pink princess. Yes, but it was that very princess that helped the students finally open her eye. Let me as well. As one of royal blood, and perhaps the one closest to the role of a student council president. On behalf of others beside the school, I apologize for the terrorism we committed against you. I do appreciate truly. I would apologize spoken here will hardly be enough to resolve the year of conflict between our school. I appreciate one day apologize to transfer in living and changing, as well as those who remain areas. A certain teacher once taught me something. Apologies hold no weight without also taking responsibility. And such responsibility must be upheld with action. I agree with that sentiment. I must apologize for as well. But let's not waste any more time on flat feet. Why do you want to meet us? I think you had different objective than just bowing your head. You've gone to great lengths for the chance to apologize and tell us you've grown. Yes, well said, Tyria. Allow us to usher along this meeting agenda. I'm sure since I already spoke to you by exam. You mean, yes. Perhaps this is the arrogance on my part. I share sense a sentiment. It's for everyone from Aries to have an opportunity to hold their head high in society if they so wish. They're very kind, thank you, Larissa. I was concerned that you would see this as patronizing and controlling. Because behind every altruistic act lies the possibility of being motivated by a subconscious feeling of superiority. For one to believe that they alone know best, and to judge that others should live as they see fit. That was never your intention, was it, Narissa? That's cool. I believe such awareness around one action begets trust in its own way. Doesn't it, Masaki? You're not wrong. I should don't even care if you do things like that. It's okay to me at least. Thank you everyone. I appreciate your hospitality thus far. So what is it you like for the squad and Sensei to do? I haven't even approached study. I know the contract. I've been studying. You're sorry, but this is what they call street smart. The contract is contracting. Leader. Yeah, she look quite cool saying that. Basic Counter Strike. That's all. I forget much. Time to set soon. Alright, 1 to 8. Also here, it's just really hitting that we actually go back to areas. That's just how dice rolls. At this point, whatever happened, happened. You're going to be scared that mature looking thing. I don't want to hear from you, leader. Always come and go as you, going as you please. Bruh. It's an undercurrent of fraction hijab, so she is happy you're back. Even if it's only temporary. Hey, I'll fight with you. Just think whatever you want here, man. Vulnerability is not cheap among us students, okay? Exactly what I meant. Let's see you're getting long. Is that what you call this, something? For my vibe, 2 years since you joined us. It's like we're on an Oscar mission. As I said, I have favor to ask you, sensei. Would you consider teaching the other student? If you prefer to remove it, we can make arrangement. As it's no simple request, your safety will be our top priority. And from a certain perspective, moving ahead with this plan will be to disregard the wishes of the other student. So we you teach them in person? Yes. Patting their head. I really thought our mission would be to negotiate with the other student. I suppose since I had that thought remotely, but since you agreed to go in person, it could be regarded as an escort mission of sort. So yeah, I'm making harder for you. No, not at all. Rather, I'm worried that you, once again, shouldering our burden. And I feel guilty for that. While we're on the topic, why would you risk yourself here to go somewhere as dangerous as areas, sensei? And I believe a chance to look cool in front of my dear student. Hey, that was going on, wasn't it? Well, that's one thing. I got cringy. Look cool? No, I believe they call it second-hand embarrassment. But the part of you is the way we trust instead. That felt like a pity compliment. Even I feel that way he's saying it. Let's go. Put the message down. Are they gonna die? Gotta check this and say let's get moving. I didn't big round of applause. Let's celebrate our compatriot safely to terrorists. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't exactly smooth sailing though. What matters is that your hello is intact. We're protected by most precious, so the rest can be addressed in due time. Welcome back. I think if returning safely, Maya. Time is still on our side. The Subaru! I said we don't even have a celebratory gift for you. I'll be back modern. I kind of miss it here. Yeah, so how was it? The outside. Please tell me about it. The outside? It was amazing and beautiful. I saw something inside. Glass skyscraper, a huge river, a bridge suspended over it. At night, there would light everywhere. Even the bridge would light up. The way they shimmer over the water was like a dream. They just see, but they don't have the knowledge to go there. They had an entire building completely dedicated to play music. But while we could only play in secret when made the ones looking. They had all kind of consider all throughout the day and night. Did they even play at night? They decorate with so many pretty lights. Other than that, out there people don't worry about how useful the aspire is. They aren't concerned with survival, they make pretty living just because they are pretty. They make pretty things just because they're pretty. And at market, I didn't know so many different food exist in the world. Just smelling them made my stomach feel full. Although that could have been because smelling them was all I could do. And have you ever heard of a water park? They fill an entire area with clean water and people come just to play in it. They even have indoor and outdoor sections, like two different worlds right next to each other. I can't get count all the things I saw. The Last Supper. This truly feel like fucking Genesis. We about to preach, but we all just need certain thing that was nowhere for me to fit in. Yes, I understand. The light was so bright, everyone was smiling. They look so happy together, but that's why. Because even if I fainted somewhere or fell in darkness, and now they will care. I knew that. I feel like some people are happy and others are satisfied, but people really spare a thought for those who are suffering. People are encouraged from birth that they can do anything, which just means that you may do nothing wrong. No one take your hand and guide you through life step by step. They ignore you. They tell you that since there's no right answer, you should live as you please. However, they're just shrugging off their responsibility with pretty words, isn't it? You will come back tomorrow. I know there's no way for me to not and left here like you and return. But some left for Trinity and we haven't heard from them since. Trinity. And do you want to go too? Never, I never leave you. Don't worry so much. I'd be fine with you going if you really want to. I just wouldn't follow you. I will never forgive Trinity. That's right, where were you? You're the same way, so bad to you. Thank you, that gave me strength. Most of all, can't forgive the squad. They were meant to lead us. Instead, they discarded us like just the trash. Especially her. That Joma is sorry. Can't wait. Can't wait for them to play. Harmonica. Oh. So Sensei, your plan is to deliver this test paper and have the other squad to them of the exam. Yeah, especially as the areas comprehensive exam. Yeah, the way it presents it is important. I said that the Nagisa said that as well. For the Trinity, it being an important student to accept every student to accept who will grade. And who will grade the test? The multiple choice questions are easy now. However, the pre-response questions are more subjective and pose more problem. If by chance and sharp in the Trinity comprehensive exam end up in the spot hand, they deliver it into errors, and Trinity will swap it under rock. And perhaps it was printing error, or they mistakenly altered the shipment to Kiwanishi Station. All manner of items are frequently lost there. When this goes through, there's a lot of work. A shipping house, our road courier and build up. What about the pair? Don't worry, I'll make sure you're properly compensated. I'll hold you to that. I was because you can plan my own. You do? What's it? I want to know. It's secret for a reason. Don't encourage them. When I say a thing like that, you know it'll be something dumb again. What's wrong? I can't but to be little excited. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. That doesn't address all our issues, however. Once one can hardly take an exam without studying the material first, and have no insight into kind of education there is conduct, I'm concerned that the content of the test will be too foreign. It's why I asked for your assistance, Sensei. So once again, thank you. And my apologies. And my apologies for hosting this upon you, Scott. I understand that everything are doing here is against the grain. If people were to learn that Trinity were attempting to influence Aria's operation anyway, it'd be inconceivable at the most. As we are two entire spirit entities after all. How does it sound to you? I'm grateful, Nagisa. But now I can only say that I'm grateful that it's the path you chosen. You had every opportunity to assert your authority over areas. However, it may have been Trinity's successful takeover occupy areas last time. That's all tough for us who have gotten us nowhere. Which is why I, Kiri Fujinagi, upper shell, not as the host of Tipa, but simply as a student. No, I can't think of a more roundabout way to deal with a relatively simple problem. It is what politics are like. It's scary, really scary. It's kind of dance part of society, I see. I must say, I was impressed by Nagisa. How did I just put the tea party now? I did meet. It's okay when the opportunity rise. Can we really be so picky about whom we learn anything from? There's too much we don't know about this one. Paru, will you play the harmonica for us, please? Please, you haven't played so long. Right now, come on. You're not going to be shy about it, are you? This time, I mean, playing my harmonica in this room pretend to be lost in our feeling. I've been thinking this lately, but maybe we've outgrown that a little. Oh, it's about him blushing right now. I think someone will actually get embarrassed too. We got to witness a rare event today. I was away for some time, so I'd like to hear you play too. Baru, don't put the puppy eye dog on me. Did I do something wrong? You're just playing dirty now. I have no reason not to. I do let you all bully me sometime. Well, since you back me, it's fun, huh? Yeah, what the fuck is it saying? Vanitas. Alright. Even in 5 minutes, I don't want to hear singing no complain now for you all. You always say that, and you never actually do. I'm really damn I don't allow music. What I remember more is that it's the way you will secret play for us if she was gone. You never sound clumsy. To me, I'm not know about music, but I can help but feel that you are really good at it. So that really will get you nowhere, I hope you know. Anyway, let's start now, okay? Will it be the fucking PV mesh? Live 2D? Holy shit! I really miss this. Sound of her playing. I feel like I'm being welcomed back with warm inviting arms. We're back. Yeah, it seems so. Is Gary okay? Fine, I'm fine. It's okay, I understand. Yeah. Do you think it's okay for us to come back here? I know we already talked about it a lot, but now that we're actually here, I feel kind of twitchy and shut. You're right, Yuri. Let's give it to Skype it. I forgot that it's not your first time here at the sensor. To be honest, Yuri is probably right. It's unlikely we'll be welcome back to areas. We're nothing but traitor to the one who say, yeah, the likely general sentiment toward us. So I took their helm after we left, right? Yeah. We have actually sent a few envoys to us intent to make contact with the remaining students. How did they react? Let's just say the remedial knight found us carrying out the urgent duties of aid and treatment. The only time we got is the nearest to lead them. Kakehashi Subaru. What kind of person Subaru is? So I also know her best. I can't say I know everything about her, but at first glance she seemed approachable and charismatic, but at the same time, it always feels like there was a gap you could never quite bridge with her. Like that, just be consistent. There is a pretty accurate description of her, though. Not something like she completely shut you out. That's a more positive way to say it, but well, no, you'll try to talk things out with her. That's what I say. Is everyone ready then? Let's go move out. It's nice to hear you say that again. Then say, can I talk to you? This will probably be our last chance to talk. I don't understand why you have so little regard for your own well-being. Well-being? You throw yourself into danger without a second thought. Sorry, I mean, I'm not angry. I don't mean like that. I don't want you to see you get hurt or suffer anymore. Oh, I remember now. But I'm like, what? Why? And then suddenly, oh, I remember. Nah, it's fine. Look, until physically, just your constant strength and me. You call sorry. Really? Then can I keep you safe by worrying about you more? But not until you become tired. That's what strategy. I guess I want everything to work out conveniently. No, conveniently. Exactly the way I want. Where this come from? Well, I don't know. I guess because we are here at rest. It's still the memory inside me. I feel more visceral. Yes, is that everyone to apologize? Alright, I forgot best president. Huh? I want me to tell you something. Thank you. What? Why? The only thing we did is the respect. Well, I guess they never will be able to test what we did. We haven't. The stuff we did. I thought it was all really bad thing, right? Yes, it was. We never should have done it. Why do it? Yes, regardless, the chances didn't. They were really grateful to all of you. That's the honest truth. What really is the true sensei, or even history? Mine is going to be old-fashioned. We studied so we can discover and understand the truth, right? I should anticipated that's fun. You're a teacher, and since you're a teacher, you get to ask one more thing. Are you all keeping up with your studies? Yeah, of course we are. So I do enjoy studying, right? As hard as that may be to believe. Yeah, me too. You work so hard to sneak us Blu-rays and not all the time. Only when I have nothing better to do. I am as well. It's useful for my work to have better understanding of how society works. Which is exactly what you told us earlier. Hasko's right, you are a teacher. Okay, I'm playing. It's coming together. I say the more excited you are, the more anxious I get. Wait, when? Langsung Yuri. Ah, dito na. We're back home. It was so touchy, Subaru. Encore, not today. Come, please. It's okay, remember. No, it's just that I just don't know any of the song. Oh, that makes sense though. We can hardly go to the store and buy more shit music. Okay, fine. Subaru, right now. Out there is. Okay, so then what happened? Well, the squad and shells into adjacent areas. The squad? They got some guys showing their face around here. There's no place for them here anymore. I won't let them in. Okay, I never forget them. We give them the same treatment we did those envoy from Trinity. Hold on. You say shell sensitive to them? Yeah, that's right. So they're using their brain this time. Maybe they were the one recruit. What do you mean? Listen, everyone. If it were the only the squad, I would have spared this entire time. But the problem is that adult shell sensei, just their presence means we have to check carefully. Why is that? Are you serious? Think about what they've done here. They're the one who made this speed, remember? Yeah, but what? Oh, exactly. We have no idea what that might do or what kind of power they have. That's how adults are. We have no idea what they might do to worries to us. So, like, they do most unimagined thing, like they are eating breakfast. Never do this, brother. Don't panic, it's okay. You go out and greet them. But seriously? I guarantee this right path for that circus one. Why did you try then and roll over for them, will you? For now, keep your safeties on. Do not disengage them yet. Understood. No, I just realized you little ass scream. We'll see. It's really them. The squad is actually here. Why they have come back after inviting us? They were the one who always got all the special perks too. The man who's looking back, you hardly call the squad though. The big one in Sensei, I never seen them in person before. I think I did last time. They were pretty forgettable. Oof, that hurt. My skin is prickling. Yeah, you okay? It's okay here, lotion. I have some lotion. Thank. That's kind of here, but that's not what she meant. She was referring to the hostility in the air. Just go enjoy my sorry, Subaru. I'll get to the point. Why are you here? We have business here. Have you been enjoying your time with fugitive? Hiding around like that? Yes, I'm still doing that. So you're here because you find tired of fancy life? It is. It's tiring. That's all. So let's go if you want to be dishonest, yeah. For better or worse, while I'm sitting on his ground. I think I understand. I see, so you came crawling back because the grass was greener on the other side? No, you like there's no seat for you here though, so terribly sorry. That's not it. It's just that. Huh. What are you laughing at? Nothing, pardon me. Think about how to respond. I can't believe you to my own thought. You always this good at being unbearably annoying? Think about it, yes you are. If I was, I'd let to vision. I can change the past, but that's exactly what I mean. Fine, great. So then why have you written? Reason is so we can all take an exam together. Sorry. What did you say? Exam? I didn't miss it that, yeah? No, I had the same thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe this is what the outside does to you. Hold on, I wasn't expecting that at all. Any minute process. What the fuck is an exam? No matter how many times I think it's over, that makes no sense. Sorry, man, but I know why we do last name. You can't help but laugh at the situation. And somehow confusion was the icing on the cake. I see my word choice myself before. It's in the head that stating conclusion, of course, can benefit the flow of conversation. No wait, I had to consider contest timing as well. If you already knew that, let's start with the contest. Another word. We let everyone take an exam together. That is the same shit. Are you actually stupid? I don't know how else to say it. Look, I have the paper for you. And I'm asking you, why a student will ever consider doing something like that? Because you're a student? Yes, you know how to take someone off. Sorry. We haven't seen Subaru blow up like that in a while. Do you remember those two have always butted head, like it's in their blood. Should we do something? Why? She's not doing anything wrong. It's one of the few times I feel like cheering her on actually. I feel similar, you can do it also. Okay. Since this is sorry I can't speak no. Since this is sorry specialty, how's happened? Okay. So you shall sensei, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to welcome you to our sensei. For now at least, are you from Sauri? Why from her? And from let's go by myself, cool. But why? Anyway, fine. You can understand why it's difficult for us to understand why, and that's how they will come into our territory and demand we take some tests. Let's do the same exam and put part of your responsibility. By applying your way of life thinking to others. But isn't it still school? And you're all definitely student, right? Ooh! Get fucked! Ooh! Ooh! We're student? Well, I guess technically are in that superlative sense. It is part of the academy, right? But people else, do you consider us a normal student? Are you attending class? But that studying is required for a student. That's all I have to say to you. Right, that might be true. But hear me, okay? Just try them out once. Studying, exam, normal student activity. If after all that you think it's serious, I'll leave it alone. Why would we do all that? Just to confirm what we already know? Well, time changed. That's all good to say. Being students about changing your belief and trying new things. Are you living in fantasy world? What are these idealistic view? You should know how to hit where you hurt. Being least little idealistic. You say that, but you don't see the bother at all. Okay, I understand. You do? Yes. I just have everywhere now the view of worlds, and I was running along parallel line that would never meet. This point is tangible. I thought Andor would be more mature. Fine, if that's how you like to play it, you can't enter without proving you have the right to stay first. But you will always betray to us. If you really want to come back to us, then prove the value of this right here now. Safety law. So this is our only option. What are you all doing right now? It's the Irish way, sensei. You may not like it, but yeah, this is how it's always been. Keep going up with your face as well. You're surprised to hear that from me? I let use that as a compliment. But it's comfortable. It's a little comforting. This makes me feel like we are back home. That's cool. You okay with your man? Yeah, just give it stuff here and put the top wheels on. You have to fail with me, no, sorry, I'm stuck down off. That's cool. It's got to get us a time myself. That would be a utility. Why do things always end up this way? where hit first calculated. It's Aries. It's Aries. Hey, Berlin, what you say? Prove it to us. Strength is no power. There's no justice without power. No belief without strength. And the only one who can take responsibility for your life is yourself. Whoa! Hey, Scott. Prepare to engage.
なるほどここか面白い無駄遮蔽物確認
Say she doesn't use the mask, she should use the mask.
次のエリアへそっちに行くね狙われてるではまた次の場所へ痛そうですね次の場所へ移動するこれで分かった私にはこのくらいしかできないのでそっちに行くね
Dun, 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 dun.
戦闘終了
Dun, 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 dun. Class is in session. Huh. A single bullet difference. Though we did second. Nothing interesting have we spot. I can't deny that. We are terrifying competition. Now what's your next move? More than prove our value here. Use the rule, I guess. Ah, the stretchers. I can pump. They've gotten into all kind of crazy fight outside. They all was stacked against us from the beginning. They can even put their areas. Another thing they can destroy their way around. If I miss the key, it'll be okay. No, I read to invalidate the resentment. That's sensitive, so just like that. Self is a bullhead. They pretend they care about us, student, but they just want waiting for chance to step out of the back. Hey, you okay? He's out. Threw the shot to the chest and went to that. I believe we saw you happen. Well, how is kill someone rusty? That's cool. We were in there while we were shot up, but you will doing well not to the end of it. The sense that I thought you can exercise at that much as well. Reason? You see from there, it's too understood. Yes, them. There was decidedly awkward and fearful of the Asuko outburst. With things being as tense as they were, I took this opportunity to liven up the mood. Alright, kiddos, let's get to studying. You can say that, but we don't have anything a normal school has to offer. Our classroom have been long abandoned. We have no coursework or curriculum to study, and no teacher. You really want me to keep going? That's really small stuff. All you need then are chair, desk, blackboard. And I already have some teacher in mind. So this is it. It's perfect. Let's start with picking up the chair. Oh, even the podium and blackboard. They have made the dictionary here in areas, but I guess the definition of perfect changed at one point. It's really anyway, the sun setting soon. It's okay, first class is more of orientation. It's just curve review. And the attendance. Are you sure, Sensei? Of course, you can do it, sorry. What's the camera doing? You're going to be one of our students' teacher, taking charge of first period. And what's inside just now? I'm a question you're asking. Is what you asked me? We've been keeping all your study? Everything makes sense now. But ready for class, Miss Jome? As I'm ready, Miss Saori. Ito Asuko. Saori looked distressed and incredibly awkward as she took out the podium. What am I supposed to teach? And how? It's a social study textbook on social contract theory. I know about this. Fast, take your seat so we can start. Why should we sit just because you say so? Well, where are you sitting actually? Open your notebook. If you don't have one, use your illustrated handbook. I know you each one of those. At the very least. If you really don't have it, try copy your neighbor notebook later. Make sure to choose to write things down. You'll never remember anything if you just tell yourself you remember. I understood. I'm getting more flashback to my story was our dream sucker. Before we begin, there's one thing of utmost importance. I think for each of you. Contract are important. Contract? What's that? Some outside working? Contract is a document drawn up between two parties to serve as a legal proof of their mutual agreement and term they agreed upon. Well done picking the correct subject for them to teach. It doesn't matter how perfect or strong or efficient you are when you work. Without contract, you will never be paid. You can't open your hand, pour out your heart and soul, and then live with nothing, not even your dignity, and it happens to you over and over again. Do you think it's joking? I know, right? That's how you said that. Hanging there, sorry. The social contract theorists say that society has no meaning of its own, and is instead an artificial concept maintained by the agreement and compliance of its members. So while it is of artificial origin, society assumes that every contributing member is granted inherent, inalienable right from birth. Excuse me, I have a question. Why is it my society is there? Does that mean those inherent rights are unreal either? Good question. I forgot the certain statement seems contradictory. Society is upheld by assumption and agreement. Its benefit the whole to assume that every person is born with what we call our human right, and the assumption create a better foundation for society. So yes, now we will too how opportunity to believe in it serve everyone in the end. I never thought of it like that before. I thought the bell is broken. That's all for today. If you have questions, then bring them to our next class. It'd be unfair of me to ask you to study in advance, but you should review what you can at least. It is one of the most important part of studying. Shit! Damn! Damn! Natural! It's natural! Even better especially I was touched. I'm not quite used to being called that yet. But thank you for saying that, I'm really. The next up is physics. Miss Imagino. Excuse me, physics of all things, why is this sensitive? What? But this is basically classical mechanics. That's actually true, which infuriates me to no end. Fine. First, memorize the formula. You're all exercising your brain for the first time. So mine especially are low, at least until you get further to curriculum. You should be grateful that the math and physics start with memorizing formula. If you can't understand everything I'm talking about already, then consider 17 and go become physics or rocket scientist. Although the smarter you are, this is for you to feel, for your field of vision to narrow to the number and facts. Empathy and compassion play their role in the science. Hello, I'm Hakask and I'll be teaching you biology. Today we're gonna help with your mate. Let's dive right into the lesson. Biology is both fun and important. For example, what is gene? What is possible for living thing to produce offspring? Stop! Stop! Let's go. Stop! Stop! Sensei sweating. Shit. Are you suggesting I skip over important theories, Sensei? Hey, don't worry, you can trust me, Sensei. Then why don't we start with the what meiosis is? Okay. Whew. And that's our look at the component organelles that make up a cell, including the genes. If you remember that cell is the basic unit of life. Well, hey, right, in a while, so you see. What am I doing over here? I'm not like that, I don't remember it. As soon as she makes I knew the solution. You want me to talk about how people live on outside? Like what they how they live? Can't think I should move them? I can really do that, probably. Now your subject is social lifestyle. Don't mind me study. Well, hey everyone. This is my son in the bed. What does everyone think of fashion? Yeah, and it does sound very particular, like something you would learn in school. Fashion is really just choosing how you want to be seen. It's a lot more important than your last, and it's a big part of daily life on outside. In fact, we talk about fashion. Theory legend of fashion daily life was the more well received of the four. Unsurprising, the old ladies over there. It helped that their teacher were their peers, people they already knew and had to go on with. Bit by bit, we chip away the other students were enough to studying, which was my cue to step in. From everything we discussed so far, we can do a conclusion. A self-evident proposition is something that claimed by very state nature. While the lost students were able to follow the lesson. And some are sleeping. Not everyone, of course. But all of that is simply part of school life. But this is a Blue Archive story. There's always gonna be some fucking misunderstanding. And a whole bunch of fucking going around. That's right, good job everyone. Thank you. Oh, my head hurt. I guess it wasn't all that bad though. Hey, give me your note. You didn't take your own? I'm not going to lie, I had to space out. It would be your room, you could call it that. I present say this is best we have. Don't worry actually about sleeping bad too. Is everything okay, sorry? Then say. Do you have time to talk? I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I'll talk about something with you, please. Scar and what remains. I'll talk about something with you, please. Of course, do you want something to drink? Are you about to make a tea or barley the tea though? Yes, please, side is fine. We sat in silence for a while, sleeping from our bottle, the young one from the day. There was sense, I could tell she had a lot on mine. By the way, your class today was amazing. Really? Even you don't think you could have done as well? Too much battery is little embarrassing, sensei. You mean it? Yeah, I know you were right to ask us. I used to teach all of them in the past as a drill instructor. But this experience is motivating me to study harder. Now teaching is its own form of learning. Very true! Guys, if you get chance to teach others, you teach them. I suppose you will have to understand subject truly to teach it to someone else. I agree with that. With the fog, like the fox lifts as I begin to explain things. And there's something else. I learn more and more from each of you all the time. How can we teach you anything? Teach your jobs to guide those with less experience, is it not? Despite what you think, I'm still pretty inexperienced myself. And sometimes, even with experience, seeing others will lead to another new experience. And there's a lot you lose as you age. I get to learn them all over again from my students. I see. That's how we understand. But we wonder. At time like this, you think a bit like a geese. Are you okay, Sensei? Did you choke? Are you sick? Oh, that wasn't despair of someone forced to face and no, there was this despair of someone forced to face undeniable truth. Shisha, I had not used that. It was my first time. I overheard someone say once I want to cry. No, nothing wrong with you say. When I what is deserve. Who in Komodo is deserve? No, Sensei. I tell you sorry, even if you I just sorry face fell sexually trade off. I repeated to her to find a word as she said when I heard you a few times. Sensei, I'm sorry again for something else. All this pressure may be effective in communicating my intention. My repair of the cruise and the vendor a never-ending carousel of apologies that Lisa thought, eh? If I'm about to ask to say, I hope I come across this simply the result of my result to face my crime. Being back here maybe or something. I never apologize to you not even once. I really mean it when I say it's okay, sorry. I know that what you want to say. So I changed something back then. Respect. Be back I mean without other sensei. I'm okay, but oh, that did feel bad at the time. I think that's why though. However, will you indulge me a bit for a bit, sensei? At least I'm being selfish. That I felt stuck in that moment. As if the past abandoned me to it, demanding I find the courage to face it. If I can't do that while I'm here, where everything began, I don't know if I'll ever be able to return to those kids. I'll be stuck wading through this sludge of regret and guilt. Got it, let's do it together then. That. Will you show me your stomach, sensei? Oh, it's... that's how it sounds, but that's not what I meant at all. I tried to give some context this time. I need to see what my one sensei has got trace left of you on you, sensei. Alright. Look, it's right. Oh! Everything I have been saying finally clicked into place for me. So whether it was for the best or not, I did. Actually, I pull out my shirt. There you go. Oh, that's. I reach out, her finger traced gently along the raised edge of my scar. The tremor in her hand was so intense, I could feel them on my skin without even looking. Sorry, I'm sorry. So I'm just so sorry. What do I do? How do I make it better? Other face this sensei or sensei. How could someone like me? How could I? Well, I can't pull onto the ground as if she was collapsing from the weight of her guilt. So I just placed my hand on her shoulder. Hey, it's okay. Let's see. You saw your first I healed, I'm okay. It doesn't hurt, I promise, it doesn't hurt at all. Scars heal. I mean, a wound heal. It leaves a scar, but that's just life. It doesn't matter. I scar you. It's still there. It'll be there forever. I know that much I learned, sensei. These are the consequences of my action. And whatever I do, the thing I had done have left wound that will never ever truly heal. The scar of my very existence scattered into torn that hurt everything ever around me. I'll never be able to erase those traces. I erased now and forevermore. If this is how thing I already have. Never something like that. I can't bear to say something for myself. I can't lie to you, sorry. The woman that will not, this will never heal. The thing about him is that even with those scars, we make it strong, we bear and we live on together. We bear them together. That's how people meant to live. But I still know, I really don't know. The only thing I learned is that I know nothing at all. I truly believe that if I could face what I've done, I could face finally move forward. I delude myself thinking that if I could look at it with my one eyes, I could forgive myself. But all of that, this was all just arrogance on my part, wasn't it? Hey, sorry. If you could travel the past, to the summer back then, what would you say to her? House strength. I thought about that many times ago. At the idea, I was overcome with regret. I sent the idea to Bat, who hurt others and commit crime without a second thought. Without considering the consequences of her action, with little regards for the life she would destroy. I wish I could talk to that Bat. I'd slap her across the face at least once. I would ask her if she understood everything of what she intended to do. I'd shake her until she comes to senses, until she see how dark and desolate the path she's walking down is. But that is impossible now. That boy is gone and just me. To try to understand the very consequences she's so selfishly ignore. Since I can't do that, I have no other option but to keep moving forward on the path she set us upon. To try to right it somehow. That's all there is to it. It's so very sweet. And that's more than enough, sorry. And say, do you hear me, sorry? That's enough. Even if the whole world point their finger at you, do the thing guilty. Then finish talking! If I can make the best choice next time. If I grow enough start and think before I end next time, that's enough for you. If I can probably die, you'll be there. Let's maintain a stake. She cry again. I saw her cry out all her feeling and all of it. I rubbed her back, comforting her until she stopped turning to quite sniff and hiccup. You know, something is different here, Aries. What's different? That first can help to ease this tension. And we were able to talk to each other. Their quality of life has improved. What time is more peaceful tea time now. And they've been receiving 3 proper meals a day. Of course, the entire district is still run down, but money supply has started circulating, even if only slightly. Although I still don't understand where it all come from. Regardless, something has shifted in areas. I suppose it's not surprising though. Nothing in this was stayed exactly the same forever. That change make you uneasy? I don't have a name for this feeling yet. All I can say it's good to see their life have improved, no matter how slightly. Sensei, do you think there any hope for us too? We can start building from here. When you're laying brick one by one, it feels endless, but all the effort come together to create an entire structure. Let's see, I'm grateful to meet you, Sensei. I've had you by our side until now, which we lucky. Without you, I'm sure all of us probably will have. Damn. Since I'm only postulating, but I have a question. Could I sleep you? Dude, that shows I was making a joke. When someone who never make jokes, make one out of nowhere is a little shocking. I see, I'll keep that in mind for sure. I can embarrass myself, didn't I? Who to say? Well, I don't have that the most comfortable room to get back to, but I should steer it to it. But I still very sorry. Alright, who's eavesdropping? I'll close the door. Pause and rest again. It for just a moment. I said I was only making a joke. I probably may have meant it though. Sleep well, sleep. So where are you sleeping? Oh my. No, I'm not. Why don't you come in? Okay, I want to sleep in. Oh, do you think I will be here and see my parts? Okay, well, I don't get caught. Sensei. No way, that's not at all. Actually, I definitely want thinking that, but don't worry, I understand what you think of that. I say that's not it. I'm sorry, man. I'm just teasing. They have to be involved. Really, maybe now it's not time to talk about this, but unless hatred won't be satiated too easily. By the way, do you have fun today? Okay, I'm well. Please, girl. Hey, we talk about this. We never get anywhere if you all answer the question with question. That's it, right? Tough to say. I never experienced anything like that before. There was too much going on. But it was also really competitive in a way. Like, wow, so this is how to move out there. And it made me realize just how separate our two are.
Actually, that's not exactly right. There still are 20 from war, I can't deny that. But a lot has still changed here. Most importantly, there's enough food to go around, so we take a step forward in our own way. That's the best part of all. I didn't have a question about that. All this food and snack milk. Do they cost money? So how? Do you really want to know, Maya? Yes. Once you know this, there's no going back. There's something that we are better knowing. It will wrap your understanding of the world. Warp your understanding of the world. Are you serious? No, no, I'm kidding. Forgive me. Is it true though? You know, it shapes your perspective. It molds the way you view certain circumstances, and you will be able to under that. Like we said today, bro. And this way you can't change or do anything without money. Everyone want the next best thing, but there's finite number of reasons in the world. Scarcity cause competition, competition cause conflict. Along the way, someone get left behind, but society doesn't stop for anyone until one day everyone forget they even existed, just like that. Just like us. Have you heard? Incompetence of a particular set of skills very high in demand. It's line of work where every student alone hold a very unique advantage. In other words, areas have monopoly on the market. That would be our unique advantage. He's killing Subaru. You killing people? Good, you're back. I assume just done. Please spare me. I'll do anything. I will let me leave. Just don't kill me, please. Spanish is right to take care of it. Give him a present for now. He leaves to serve you. If you're not happy with it, I'll make him eat. Let right here. No, please, anything that. He's a little part, but take him out. Be cleaner. Get none of his assets if I kill him here. Keep him, everything is own is yours, down to yourself. You can have anything you want, just don't kill me. I can be. How can you issue my safety? He could turn an enemy at any moment. Tell him you have areas on speed dial. That can check. Yeah, it's tempting, but you're not. Nothing but mercenary. He'll stab me from behind as soon as I turn my back on you. I'm no common criminal looking for the NS, but without their reputation, the mercenary is nothing. We are wildcard in business that doesn't like supply. So much you have to be reliable to survive. I trust you on this to work. The market goes on. Not people know viruses, and those who do dismiss it as dirty slum. Do they know just how fit outside where they're living is? Be like saying this before. Does that mean you killed someone before? Not yet. Well, at least that's good to hear. But you can get paid for doing that. I don't actually do the deed. It's good enough. Usually work out in the end. You come to say that people don't change. I think that's not true. When people are faced with death, they change. It's like instinct. It's always a gamble who they become in the last thing. They change too. When the world lives close to that than we do. Because we are artists. They might mean, but money is just money. There's no such thing as clean or dirty money. 1 yen is always just 1 yen. If I had the logic to think about things like that, I consider myself blessed. Well, the thing about dirty money is the consequences of that. It's called responsibility. The longer I do this kind of work, the more I can feel it wear away my soul. When you test something that looks human, it gets inside your head. Maybe human evolved that way to protect ourselves from each other. And what do I do when I feel that way? I play the harmonica. I think about each of you, of course. You're my rules to keep pushing forward. I've been away more than haven't I? I'm sorry. No, not at all. Please don't apologize. Of all people, you shouldn't be all unapologizing. You're working so hard for us, Subaru. I'm happy to do it. You can make help to me by eating a lot, enjoying your youth. That's what keeps me going. Never can be happy. That's thinking of dreaming and missing. But we know that better than we do. That's why the kids at areas need somewhere to go so they can call home. I'm going to build a home for them here. The kid that will throw away, the one who weren't useful to society, they can come here. Might be a little cramped for everyone to come all at once though. This little bird nest, huh? Bida is eh? Is this nest I want to protect? Then all those baby birds can live here with sense of safety. And maybe step by step they'll be able to know how it feels to live. Subaru. So they just thought of them time. Just thought of that time make my skin crawl. There are things out there that Madam has never done. You should never even thought to try. If I live out my life experiencing all these things, I'll be satisfied. For the time being, that's me. The Baru. Play me a song. Do you know what time we're gonna play today? Don't want that please. I'm sharing yes with the. Yeah, I love it too. Jeez, I don't know how you all turn out of this. Alright, fine. The hammer costs, Baru. That one has changed at all. Hmm? What's that? Who's there? Who? Ugh. I feel like I'm drifting into suffocating fog. But what? Is that a trumpet? Field trip 1. I will give warning when you're flashing that fucking thing, bro. Anyone to stay and everyone fun day of classes. Fun? How can you lie to me with such cheap things? I said really hard to people this time. Oh, good job. That's my side here. Oh, yeah, bit more. But there's no guarantee it will be the same today. Because the sun rose in the east today. You can't say 100% certainty that it'll rise in the east tomorrow. Okay, that's skeptical empirism. That's skeptical empirism. There's changes beyond theological anti. I saw that and the boy gave me. We now begin the pop quiz. With the what? Pop quiz, so it starts with them. Yeah, this is a fast with 5 vision. I read the question out loud, so please write down the answer on your paper. We'll talk about this. Oh, I can't remember by now. Oh, I just remember she said we could ask if we don't know something lychee. Hey, what's answer this one? I think, hey, no cheating. Cheating, what's that? You're cheating to copy someone else's answer. We'll talk about it with each other. I thought we could ask if we didn't know. When you're learning and studying. I don't tell you different from things of studying, I have no idea. You come from the same school, but I shouldn't worry about them. I'm a little. Ah, the weather's so nice out. I will look at Simca, the one filled with green cup. Filling up in a set is nice, is my opinion. You say so anyway, your point being, we're wasting a perfect good day. Chin up for you. Let's go on field trip. Now what are you saying? Is allowed? What? There's something in life you have to learn with hands-on experience? You can't do schoolwork. Since class is still in session, you made that up on the flyer, so you know. You can't be. You can be little sneak attack, you know? That's privilege of hit or hood. You want to see it's better, your feet must be tight. This is the you look hurt. I don't feel at all actually. This is too weird. I never expect to come back to us over like this. It's too different this time. Are you okay? What's wrong? I'm sorry, I just missed something here. Listen back there. No, there's nothing. Since there's nothing much at least. I just say she had nightmare the other night. That's all it is. But sorry, Sensei. Are you sure? Yes, I've been the one playing therapist to all students here, you know. That's true. Sensei, where are we going first? Everything's so bright, I can tell what's left or right. I'm sure we can make a plan. This feature was your idea in case you forgot. Yep, I got it. Just leave it to your teacher. Oh, look, the building made of glass are shiny. Being that will never last back areas. Do you think the squad member ceilings like this everything? It would be nice if they could come to you. Coming up, someone has to hold down the fort like others. But Scott, who they are now? And who they are now, is it okay to trust them with that? One way or another, I take on the responsibility here. Alright, Sensei. Yep, I got it. You do it to your teacher. Hope you just gotta stay behind to protect others and watch over the street. But the reason they could join Peter was something entirely. At the end of the day, we still want the camera. Can't move around freely, I prefer to avoid exposing our stuff. And I was so looking forward to going on field trip with Sensei. Yeah, me too, but it is what it is. I missed the disappointment. Is it turn that you're the one who I wanted? Seriously, how long do you plan on playing fugitive? But you stand down, Misaki. You're thinking about score, aren't you? Surprise? You're easy to read and you think such stupid things like this. I'll tell you something. Who are Scott member to you? Are you a student or something else? No reason for it? Is it passing curiosity like this? That's it's a good thing to look well, it's a great team. Must be hard to manage so many students. What? Huh? What do you mean by that? Ah, but you must be a student teacher. Working under this fine mentor, make sure you learn everything you can from them. Wait, you convinced Sensei to help me? I don't know. What do you mean there's money at me gently? I mean it when I say you got on. We're not. Oh, you. Well, this unwanted. Will ought to make himself scarce. I tell you, it's not like that. It's freaking awesome. Oh yeah, all the buildings are intact. The buildings are all crumbling and ruined. We just keep patching them out until we squeeze every last space or use all of them. And when one final collapse, we just hold it and to thank it for everything until then. From here, we're all going to cross to the other side of the street. Come with me across the street, should I go now? Oh, why are you pulling back, Sensei? You can't cross the street when the light is red. Really? So that's how we work out here. But I don't think we got hurt that bad with the car. But I don't think we get hurt that bad if I just carry it off, you know, huh? Try to think of how that would feel. I guess I can try. A swimming pool? Why this place? This is an athletic facility built solely for doing something for swimming. How is there this much clean water in one place? That's insane. What does it say? You can't drink the pool water. But there's so much of it. It smells fresh, so it probably won't give you stomach. The smell for chemical is spectacle chlorine. They really smell water in outside world. It's so high. The sky is so blue, so that's why I really look like wow. Thing called bridge, right? How in the world they build that? I got you all set up, but why do people are sad to use yourself? Sad to use up with no shouting. Yes, I say. Are you taking up right now, Sensei? You guys will be so cooperative. Now they mention it, it's kind of weird, but then I hate listening to the song. Oh, that because they're all they ever did was threaten to beat us. I know what it is, it's hamburger. Yeah, I had one before, so I buy them for some time. It definitely tastes the same, but somehow it's a bit different. Why about it? Because we're eating something new? That could be it. Hey, wait, no, stop. Don't put your mouth on the person when you're looking. We say we could have something done. Is it because people have to use the pencil too? Or anything with that? You think you asked for that probably? Is it embarrassing to prepare something that basic Sensei? Yeah, everything that probably I can't lie. When we got rations, they punish you until you black out. Shit. There's a benefit to discipline, said Joy. Where are we now, Sensei? It's instant law and the same fashion like, how do you pick on games yet? What game? Don't lie to us, I said. There's no way something like this in this world. Electronic machine make only fun for you. Only for fun? All the machine here do look fun. Oh no, look, you have to pay to play one time. This is how it will be. We spend the pressure on the fun. No way to have you cover. Really? Oh my god. I don't really get it. I do feel cool tip. We learning math. I had a lesson on function. What are you even talking about? Wait, what? Let me make sure you are correct. Function are ruled by input go in and then the output go out. And then after you press button, the input, and you create move the output. And that's why it's hands-on lesson of function. Was the most creative original idiotic load of nonsense I ever heard. Huh? I would even believe the kind of that sickly in the also. I'm okay with being ignorant then, thank you. Wow, what's that? No way. There's one more game. Stop too poor for this. Come down. I'm exhausted. You work really hard to this. I'll give you that much. So what a lesson lies in the part. When it's time to rest, it's best to rest. I'll say that's wrong. If we do training, we're supposed to go through the sneaking break whenever we could. You're also full of energy. You're welcome to join training anytime you want to sit. Just there behind you. You how I'm refined. In my way, I'm enjoying this moment. Right now, it is. A silence fell between us for a short moment. We both look inside and sitting side by side. The sky sure is blue. Whether it was because of the location of the climate, the sky over there is more often than not was grey. The color of the sky can refer your emotion. Hey sensei. Say hypothetically, if someone really want to throw their life away, is it even possible to stop them? What? Shit. Well, especially making, huh? Why did that turn topic? No reason. You don't always need specialists to bring something up, do you? Was that a serious question? Yes, very much so. Follow you on to serious, sensei. This is kind of lesson, right? Someone's face flashed quickly through my mind. So I suggested we pretend we were in class. To be honest, I think it was a serious question. What? Wait a second. Should we be acting that way as an educator? You just want to see your poor teacher penning, huh? No, it's not like that. It's not that I never had those kind of thought, but seriously, then tell me. Do you want to throw you away right now? Call your question is one about happiness. How do you go living when nothing makes you happy? I guess I can see that. It's idealistic think life is just about being happy. Ideals are inherently good. There are some things to strive and hope for, but you're trying to say that complete happiness is possible. Then what more realistic? Happiness is something that helps us keep moving forward, even if there's a moment of fear far in between. That's true, people get rewarded for their effort no matter how they try. So if someone is unbearable pain, if they beg you to let them go, but you don't have the answer, do you? It's the one thing I know. So that happen, you will blame yourself for letting things get that bad for them. You guys probably had some kind of obligation to each other's reason. You know, if that's true to say, I want to ask you just no. Does that mean you could serve as my reason, sensei? If you think so, then I think that would be wonderful. Just how right now, as kid, there is your reason. What? I don't think I would say that. How dare I think I don't know just by looking? Let's come here just for a second. I'm on my way. Seriously, jump to conclusion when they don't know anything. I guess it's wasn't too far also. Seriously. What they are? Can I ask you help with something, please? Cause what is it? Feel trick too. I don't know, man. Something's off. This is too happy. In my gacha game, there's something too happy, something bound to happen. Whisper, look into the tree. It's a bird. Oh, never mind. It's a fucking. It's a child bird. My precious baby, my kitty. It's a cat. The grow reverse. I'm dead. Kitten stuck in tree. You must have climbed up there without realizing how hard it would be to go down. And I only read about these things like this happening. How do you get down? I tell my wife I couldn't do much. No idea. Let's handle the other stuff. Can you please step back? What? What are you doing? Did you shoot that kitten? Oh, that made jump down. Call you. You're safe now. Hey, you kitty. What were you thinking? What we have done if my cat got hurt? Or worse, I was just tend to pieces they're afraid. So I was trying to check it out. Why are they teaching these kids at school these days? I look at them, but it can't be. Can't be theirs. Yeah, I don't cause the industry. Why do you think they're doing another? Why this why child upbringing is important. It's not just their fault, it's the part of problem lies with keyboarders. We call their capacity, but look how their kids have been neglected by this and nearly assuming them. A normal school will never let their kid run amok. Smart like Eric does. That's true, explaining gun fight may be part of the course, but some kids are just my kid. Quantity, he must get close to people. Why? Just be good and listen to mommy, okay? Okay. What's wrong? You haven't paid for 5 days? You're getting PTSD! I always thought that if it was outside, things would be different. There's no paradise for runaways. But I still held on to my dreams. If I've ever any grasp for what they call hope. Get hold of yourself. But I just remember something that they happened just like this. You mean? Come on, Maya. Maya, let's go. If you stay like this, people are really going to start judge us. Right? Hey, you're safe right now. It's okay, we're going to plan. Even I almost got carried away. I can't let that happen again. I have to be the one to look over everyone. Things turn out that way. I think that would be wonderful. Jesus, Sensei, I can't let my guard down around them. Oh, but Sensei, nothing, don't worry about it. Sensei is a bad person. Alternatively, you could probably say they're the one of the good ones. But not every adult is like them. The wins are all a good idea, that's for certain. Well, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. We managed to safely return the kitten to his honor. That's what matters, right? I think so. Put the head back. We don't attract any more attention. Tea, but when we only have one water to drink, that's about chances why we have things like tea now. We feel kind of different in here, right? Like everything is so bizarre, but we just stand here doing nothing and just peace. It's amazing. Everything okay? Like you have something on your mind? What? No, it's nothing fine. Really, but what's surprise? Hello, Sensei. And who are all these people? As I said, now I haven't met. What? Hello. What is the vigilante doing here? And I'm studying. We're studying. What are you putting to? Academy and Public Safety, I can put how do you use that skills? Yeah, Razor. That's good to hear. Not part of that, really good though. Hey, who are these people? We are also sense student. Really? Us too. So you're from Eris, right? Eris? Alright, I heard about that. Hey, continue. But back then, the idol of his beauty crew is our Razor. Yes, exactly. I just been to his place. If I was there, you okay? Yeah, you did great. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. So that's actually what happened to an Eris movement. They tend to interpret things in a way that benefit them the most even so. Okay, it's nice to see all of you enjoy yourself here. I just like the number why it's nice. I feel like step on Vietnam. I'm really sorry. No, it's fine. We have to understand from the point of view of 2027. The vigilante crew, I heard about that you patrol around the street without any pay or recognition. That's right, we stand for just everywhere, Razor. It's impressive, although you must have a lot of free time. That's the other times I don't get all that stuff. We just do this because we want to. So we want to help you out too in our way. But, oh, like this. Look at this one. A duck duck trap in the road collect tolls from passerby. This one photo of me shoving them headfirst into their own pit. Wow, so that's why someone did that after being dug up upside down. That's really. And then this photo. I'm glad they are getting along. At least I can be too excessively energetic. There's a relief that it seems to be benefiting everyone here. Hi you guys. You better try this one. Every time you always have to go at their own pace. I said that. I just have something I can do. How's everyone doing? Do you have fun with yourself? But we kind of hello with that, you know it's about it, right? Yeah, that's right. I never really introduced myself, nice to meet you later. And yes, I'm sorry really. Did I say you? No, nothing like that. I really think about it, every to do fast. You're be here. I didn't think at all. I'm really happy I got to know all of you. Even if you just would, that's nice to hear, thank you. It seems to be told that if I just keep on living, I think we'll cause someone. I think that's so too because there's a lot of love in the One Piece. I mentioned something, sure there's love and peace. Why if there isn't? If things don't work out the way that you think they will, what do you do? I think that's some skills. You don't always need some. Blah. Can't speak anymore. So, why do you answer this one? Just from your point of view. I used to say I'll do my best. Well, it's not as if I think, given that everything will always be okay. Things go wrong more often than not in life, that's just how it is. But I think you have to believe anyway. It's not a feeling as well as choice. A choice of the ideal we want to follow. Ideal, huh? Yes, those ideals won't be fulfilled today, tomorrow, maybe ever. However, if I can take at least one step a day to achieve them, then that's enough for me. Organization, none of that endeavor. It's a combination of all the choices we make. That's why we don't look to be paid for what we do, just to be uphold as compensation. Okay, that was so easy. I see that was I just say optimism through and through, but see that as a good thing. It makes it easy to ignore the fact that optimism is just the result of environmental circumstances. What's better? Yeah, I see that. So if you for bet you two member visit the crew, we'll take a little stroll with this too. Oh, sure. Where is it? I can guess. This has been hard, isn't it? Yes, I think after those lessons, I come. No, we're all buddy, they're the same one who's been trying really hard in class. For us, we hate listening to those people talk. They just make us mad. Are we bad people, sir? Not at all. That's the most natural reaction in the world, at least I feel. The world we live in, this unity can begin to imagine. So, they are believing that everything will work out easily. Believing there's no sin in the world that all these twisted part will untangle somehow is easy. From what I've seen, those easy beliefs are the ones that are the furthest from reality. Have you heard this day? They say the rich are kind. They're not gentle, mild mannered even. It's because the rich don't lack for anything. To their eyes, the world must be a beautiful and peaceful place. But for us, I think if that's their rule, I would nothing but a soft bed of flower. Privilege shouldn't let them never understand. They can look at us, boo-hoo and pity us, but the end of the day, it just give them a feeling of self-satisfied security. If the best saw the hell we experience, will they look hurt stand by their belief? And just how long will they keep averting their eyes from their own complicity in creating the hell? Are you okay? If you look, what about myself? Never mind, it's nothing. Anyway, it's about time, is it? I just have to say no that we should head back home, back to Earth. Do I have fun on a field trip? Yes, yes. Welcome back, everyone. Your time is impeccable. We have a situation that may require your assistance. Huh? I'm Sensei over there. Born with faith and honor in your heart. Medicine, no wonder. Huh? Everything, Sensei. Ito all of us, Mine? Ah, hello, Sensei. Hello, it's our Sensei. Then Hana too. How do you even know? Come here. The sound of somewhere in need of aid call for us, so we must show it in accordance with our duty. To begin in chapter 2. Oh, come on, Bo. The
一
fucker.
番ミルクはこちらの件お願いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
Holy. Cliffhanger? Blah. Oh, man. You know what? Next time I'm not gonna fucking touch the story. They always really chapter by chapter. It's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. But then there's a fucking guided task that you need to fucking finish it. Oh man. Well, I guess that's that.
雨が降ったらこれで。
Bruh. Anyway, chat. The story was going somewhere.
そんなに食べ
The story, but then they fucking put a cliffhanger. Ah. When did they put the pro?
ドンドン
Anyway, I guess that's that. My next stream will be on Friday. I'm getting to watch the Genshin live stream. So yeah. Anyway, chat. Can't wait for next month. The next fucking thing. Alright, chat. That's all for now. See you guys on Friday. Watching Genshin live stream. Alright, bye bye guys. Take care everyone.